Music is an essential part of my life, not just as a musician, but as a human being. Whether you're listening to Bruce Springsteen, the Beach Boys, or Lana Del Rey, music has the power to transport you anywhere that you want to go. It can take you out of a situation and bring you somewhere magical. For me, A-levels are right round the corner and pressure is building. For me, there's a mixture of exam stress as well as a few other things going on that are all contributing to a general level of stress. Part of my fear about exams isn't just having to work hard to get the grades, but also the uncertainty of what might happen to me in the future after I get my degree. This is where music comes in. As a grade 8 pianist, I am fortunate enough to be able to play an instrument at quite a high level. Oh, by the way, most of this music was actually recorded and written by me. So, on top of this, during lockdown, I would discover probably the thing that kept me together, which was music, and I would listen to anything. I would listen to James Blunt from start to finish most days, because that seemed to be what I was into at the time. Nowadays, especially with my record player, I can transfer that over to revising for my A-levels. I've also been able to expand my musical horizon in that time. My new favourite album is Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, Kings of Leon. All of these albums and artists are so influential in my life. Even just a simple 30-minute walk with my AirPods helps so much. It gives me time to just sit and process, or not process, everything that's going on in my life with no outside distraction. This past year has been tough, and it probably will be tougher, but I am confident now that no matter what happens to me, I'll always make it out the other side. Absolutely fine. Now, I mentioned earlier that I wrote and performed a few of these songs in this video. I'm going to hand you over to me from a little while ago, where I explain a little bit more about my fears as a student and a musician, and how it feels to write songs. Now, this is going to be a slightly interesting video because not only do I have this camera here in front of me, I've also got, boom, camera number 2, and boom, camera number 3. Hello, piano cam. And I've got this microphone going as well. So this is going to be extremely difficult to edit. Oh, it's weird in the viewfinder looking at myself on that one, that one, that one. This is crazy. Anyway, I have been writing songs in my free time. I haven't added lyrics yet, just the tune, but I thought it might be a nice idea to document these, to record them properly for the first time, and see what everyone thinks. If I should turn them into actual songs or just sort of keep them as tunes and sort of keep adapting them, keep playing them. It gives me a good excuse to record this because I finally figured out how to connect my piano to OBS so I can actually record. The camera can actually see that a little bit there. I do not have a lot of space in this corner, so if I'm just looking around, it means I'm just looking at all the cameras. This is really weird. I don't like looking at myself this many times. I often feel like, even though I am a grade 8 pianist, I don't think like a grade 8 pianist, if that makes sense. It just feels like everyone else is so much better. Like everyone else can come up with their own songs all the time and be able to just play stuff, like decide what chords go best without having to actually play it. I don't know if that's just in my head that not everyone can do that, but I just struggle. What you're listening to right now is a cover I did of a very old song by the Beach Boys called Surf's Up. I'm only talking over it so it doesn't get copyrighted because the rules can be very confusing sometimes. I really am not doing this song any justice, but I learned this part, the part I'm playing now, in a period of about half an hour. It's one of my favourite songs, but I'm not sure many people south of about 50 have actually heard this very much, since it came out in 1971. I do find though that my music taste is very much 80s and older. I think the thing about music with me is that I use music as an escape from life. So if something is going wrong, you know, if I've had a bad day or something, I'll come home and I'll put my AirPods in, I'll just listen to like Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys or something in its entirety, and I'll feel instantly better by the end of it. It's just, I don't know what it is, like music has such a much more deeper meaning to me than anything else in life. I don't know what it is. I admire the way that certain artists that I like are able to convey emotion through music, and I think I'd like to be able to create that for myself. That got very deep very quickly. Oh my god, okay. I often find I am more creative when I'm in a certain mood. It's quite hard to describe the mood. It's like you feel free, but like you're not free from anything. You just sort of, you've had, like, something bad's happened and you have come out the other side feeling better about it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's usually that kind of feeling that I feel like I'm most creative, because I feel most inspired to write songs. In summary, music is powerful. It can take anybody out of a situation and put them somewhere else. After playing piano for almost 10 years now, it's been amazing to be almost part of a community that has so many people in it, that brings so many people so much joy and comfort. After messing around with some chords and melodies, I can confirm that songwriting is very difficult. It's a craft that not many musicians have actually perfected, but that's all a matter of opinion. Sometimes it doesn't matter about the words or the music itself. You can be connected to a song because of a memory or a shared experience you have with someone that cares about you. Maybe I'll do a vinyl collection video or something like that. Let me know in the comments if you'd want to watch that. I really don't know if there's anyone out there that shares the same love on the same level as me about music, but I think that's what I like the most about music. It's unique to everyone on the planet. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.